Come on, Sierra. Come on, we'll go for a walk. Come on. I'll stay with you. Sierra is debating whether or not she really wants to come outside. Yeah. First steps. There we go. Let's go for a walk. Sadie, you ruined it. You ruined it. And the baby's screaming. Sierra got scared, so we went back in. Blah, blah, bleh. This is me today. I'm so tired, and my brain feels like mush right now. Because I really wanted to go outside today with Sierra, but of course we came back in, and then I thought that I should really start uploading VEDA Day 10 because I tried to upload it, I think this was the third time, and it kept failing. So part of the reason why these things are late is because they keep failing to upload, or the upload takes like 6 hours depending on how long the video is, and then the reviewing process is taking forever and I can't post it until the next day or whatever. So there have been various factors, but I thought I should really, upload that and get it over with. So video 10 is uploaded and it is scheduled to go up tonight, which is today is Monday the 15th, and I am uploading VEDA Day 11 and 12 right now, and 13 is also waiting to be done. It's already edited. I have to edit last night, which is VEDA 14, which my brother was in. I will be editing that probably later tonight, and then today's. My friend Katie just texted me a little bit ago and suggested another thing that I could do for a VEDA, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow, since tomorrow will be Tuesday and I have to do a pagan perspective video as well, which I should technically actually work on tonight. There are just some days where I don't want to sit down and do a topic as a vlog. I would love to do that because I think those are more interesting, but yeah. So today I actually do have a kind of topic that I was just thinking about, which is the topic of memory and the past as it relates to the present and the future. And what I mean by that is I have always been the kind of person who journals about things, or I used to keep diaries when I was little. I had a lot of blogs. I write myself a lot of just notes, and I had notes from my friends that I used to save that we would, give each other in school, things like that. Occasionally I find those things again and I like to read them. And it's interesting because some of the things that I have kept over the years tend to be really happy things that I have forgotten. Since I forgot, if I didn't have it written down somewhere and I couldn't go back and read it, I would never remember that really happy memory. And so I saw a lot of those today, and it made me feel really good to remember things that happened during high school or my early college years that was really nice. But then there are also things that I wrote about that are things that I didn't really want to remember. And yet, even though they're not something that makes me happy to remember, it allows me to look at where I've been and what I went through and how I felt then versus how I can look at that situation now. And so I think it's really helpful for me to be able to think on that progress that I've made. So then I have the thought process of, okay, well, do I delete this or throw this out or burn it or whatever it is so that I don't have to be upset about it again in the future, or do I leave it because I know that in the future I will just be able to look at it as a really nice progress. So there's a lot of things that I choose to keep, even if they are not as happy memories, because I think they really help me to remember where I've been. And some things I don't want to remember, and other things I would love to remember but forgot. Like I said, there's those good things as well. So I've been thinking a lot about that today, which is also partly why I was like, dude, I want to go outside. Like, forget the past, forget the future. I just need to go and be in the moment for a little bit, and I need to, I don't want to worry about, I got to catch up on these VEDA vlogs because they're so late and I'm posting things that happened in the past, and I don't want to think about like, well, I have to do this next week, so I want to make sure that I get these videos posted now because I'm going to have to do that, and I'm making these lists of videos that I'm going to do for you guys in the future and stuff like that, but it's kind of like, well, right now it's giving me a headache to have to think about the past and think about the future. And what is that thing that people sometimes say? Learn from the past, live for the present, look to the future, or something to the present, live for the future. I don't remember, but the point is generally that we try to live in the present and not dwell on things in the past, whether they were good or bad, because if you dwell on bad things that happened in the past, they really don't matter now, except that maybe they've helped you grow into the person that you are now. and good things that happened in the past, well, that's awesome, but if you concentrate so much on those things that did happen, you won't have any time to live now and to concentrate on the things that are happening now. But I don't know, even doing the sibling tag yesterday with my brother, we were chatting in between, and I'm going to do a bloopers video of that because he really wants me to put in some of the bloopers, and I'll probably post that after VEDA's over because I just don't want it to mess up the schedule. But we were chatting in some of the off-camera type moments about like, wow, yeah, you know, we were really mean to each other back then, and right now we can look back on it and be like, wow, that was really dumb, like we don't feel that way toward each other anymore. But you know, and like I said, I had a lot more rage than my brother. I've never tried to pretend that I've always been really calm and peaceful and positive and wonderful. I did go through a lot of trying to be the strong character because I was getting so much shit from people back then. You know, that's how middle school is, that's how high school is. I do realize, looking back on it, that I was kind of bristly then. Like, I really was very defensive because I had to be, and I don't prefer to be that way now. But I'm kind of glad that I had those experiences because it's helped me be the strong character that I am today. And that helped me get to the point now where I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm not afraid to be honest about things. Only now the thing is I'm really more aware of what it does to the world around me and how I relate to it. And so sometimes I feel a little bit ashamed of the way that I had a very narrow view of things. But then again, I remember, you know, I was in middle school, I was in high school, small town. What could I really expect of myself? But it's developed into something that I'm really proud of now. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking of and thinking about the past and how it's related to now and how it will continue to relate to my future. And yet it doesn't mean anything now, as in, you know, what happened in the past doesn't have to happen again, but it did shape the way that things are now. If I hadn't gone through those things in the past, I might be a very different person now. So yeah, something to think about. And now I think I'm going to have to take Grandma grocery shopping because we're out of some things, and she keeps coming out here and bugging me when I'm just trying to chillax out here and have some quiet and listen to the birds and things like that, and that's not getting to happen. So I think I'm going to have to go rejoin humanity for a little bit, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.